Hi, this is Paul Clark from YOUSRC, and I wanted to take a couple of minutes just to show you what YOUSRC is all about. YOUSRC is a place where you can learn how to program computers. Maybe you've done a bit of programming before, maybe you've never written a line of code. Well, come and take a look at what we're doing, give it a go and see how you get on. It really is quite easy. So here is my web browser at www.yousrc.com, and all you need is a web browser in order to be able to write these simple applications in a real programming language and run them. However, if you want, you can download the YOUSRC Player application for Android phones that's on the Android market, and if you do that, then you can play these games, or indeed games that you write on a mobile phone. You don't have to make any change to the code, it just works and it's instant. So if you're looking to learn how to get into writing apps for mobile phones, take a look at it. It's a great way to get started before you move on to Android's own tools, which are slightly more complicated. So here we are then at yousrc.com. I just wanted to show you a couple of apps just so you can see the sort of thing that we can do. So there's a very simple one here called Catch a Fly by Vicky, and we'll just let that start. And there's an instruction: click to make the frog jump, press the mouse button to start. And you can see in this app, just a simple little app where I'm jumping, making the frog jump to catch the fly. And what this is, obviously Vicky knows how to load images, she knows how to put images on top of images, she knows how to get mouse inputs, we know when the mouse has been clicked, how to make things move, a bit of physics around how the frog moves. Great little app, nice and simple. And with all YOUSRC apps, underneath you can see her code. So you can learn from the work that other people do, which is a great way to speed up your own programming. Take a look at another one, Simple Lander. So this is a Mars Lander application where it says press mouse button to start and to fire boosters. So as I press my button, my little boosters fire. Oop. Oh, I hit the ground a bit hard, so there's a little tombstone there. If I was a bit better at that game, I would have landed it okay. Rather than looking at these top-rated ones, let's have a look at Winter Fun. There's one in here I'll show you, which is a little snowball fight. Use the mouse to move the pixie, and use the mouse button to throw snowballs. You can look at 5 hits wins. So a slightly more complicated app, this one. You can see I'm moving the little girl here, and I'm trying to have a snowball fight with that naughty penguin over there. Let's see how we get on. So again, this little application has got things like some simple animations, it's got some graphics, it's got some physics where the snowball moves, it's got some sound, it's got some music and so on. And as always, underneath is my code, and I've put slightly more comments in this one, structured it a bit clearer so that people can see what's going on. The language itself is called ELK, E-L-C. It's a very simple language. It's a bit like BASIC, it's a bit like C, it's a bit like Java, but much simpler than any of those programming languages, which means it's very quick to learn how to program in it. There's only a few different types of instructions. Things like functions and so on. You can have comments to keep your code clear. There's some powerful library functions for things like writing that text on the screen or loading images from the website. It's really, really simple. And that means you can learn very quickly. But when you want to move into other programming languages like Java or C, you can do so quite easily. So that's YOUSRC. I just wanted to show you a couple of screenshots before we're out of time. So here is YOUSRC running in the YOUSRC player on an Android phone. Here's that Lander application that we were doing, and here's another screenshot. So you can see when you launch the YOUSRC player, then you get to choose the various genres of the showcase, like top rated and my YOUSRC and so on. So it's really easy to use. You can find applications, you can play them and show your friends and so on. So that's it, and it's a simple introduction to YOUSRC, a great place to learn how to program. All you need is a PC or a Mac with a web browser, and if you've got access to an Android phone, especially one of the newer ones with larger screens, then your apps will look great and you can show your mates. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please do try our site and give programming a go. Thanks a lot for your help.